Good morning, everybody. It is cold outside, but the animals still need feeding. So we're going to walk you guys through our morning chores. It is in the 20s right now, and it feels even colder. I've actually waited a little bit later to start our chores so that the water would unfreeze in the hose. So stick around with us today. We're going to drag you along with us in this bitter cold as we do our morning chores. First things first, we got to get our coffee. Drink some now, save some for later. We have been unhooking all of our hoses. And it's frozen. It's not even going to turn on. Well, the first animal we're going to feed is our chickens, and there's Buzz. Why are y'all out? Okay, so his lady likes to keep getting out, and of course he comes and tries to rescue her, but that must be his favorite because he always gets out with her. All right, y'all, hang on. Let me get your feed. Got me a couple of helpers in here. What are y'all? We like to soak our feed overnight, and unfortunately sometimes come out here and it's frozen too. We've been mixing red pepper flakes into their feed. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that just helps. They can't taste the heat, but it just helps them with digestion, parasite control, things like that. We also use apple cider vinegar in their water. The good news is today's not quite as windy, so it wasn't as bad as yesterday. If I set it down, we'll start pecking at it. Just broke up their water a little bit because it was frozen. Spread out their feed a little bit. Plus over there in the small chicken tractor, I don't know if you saw it on film or not, but that small one's got about 4 future egg layers. They're just not quite big enough to join the flock yet. So there's your chicken chores. No eggs. Water's got water, but it's a little bit frozen, so the sun's up. Maybe it'll melt it off. All right, there you go. Chicken are fed. We're gonna refill our feed, even though some of it's still in here, it's frozen. And then we're gonna go see the pigs. I always like to refill the bucket, mainly because our daughter likes us to. She'll get upset if we don't. Now the evening feeding is ready. Get the pig feed ready. I like to mix in a little dry and wet. Plus it helps for the feed not to stick on the bottom of the buckets if it is wet. And this is frozen too. Let's go take a walk down to the pigs. You know, we only have about a week and a half, 2 weeks left with them before they go off to the processor. Can you hear them? They are definitely hungry. We've waited a little bit longer so things could thaw out a little bit, even though everything is still frozen, and they are letting me have it right now. I hear you, girls. I'm coming. Hey, girls, are you hungry? Yep. Well, your water was frozen. Hopefully you've got some in your bucket. Let's check over here. Oh yeah, that's good. I can break that up, get y'all some water. Hey, well, your feed bowls are way down here. All right. Get my daily aerobic in. At least distract y'all a little bit, right? Oh no! Oh, she knocked it over. Tip pass. Well, let me move that bowl out of the way. Don't get you off the ground. She hit it as I was tossing it. Little snout got in the way. Wow, look at that. An ice shield. I'll leave some more of this water for later, just in case. So that's pretty cool right there. Just formed a little shield around it. And like I said earlier, they've got about a week and a half, right at 2 weeks, before we take them to the processor. They have been a lot of fun. Definitely gonna miss them, but it's the nature of farming and homesteading. As they switch feed areas, it's all the same, but they do that pretty often. But they have been really good clearing the land for us. These are Idaho Pasture pigs. They're just over a year old. Slower growing pigs, but they're so docile. They don't root as much as a normal pig, even though these rooted pretty good. A little bit more than we had hoped. But we love them, and we're also going to appreciate them and the life that they lived and the food that they're going to provide, not only for us, but for our farm family customers. It's always funny to watch them eat. Ain't that right? Okay, that is feeding the pigs, but we still have some chores to do. We've got to get our feed ready for this afternoon. Try to get some water in those buckets, maybe thaw them out. But the feeding part is done. Still pretty cold, but definitely helps when you start chores a little bit later in the morning. Animals don't like it, but it makes it so much more easier. Yesterday, it was the same temperature, but about a 13-mile-an-hour wind, and boy, it was cold. We just got to do the pig feed today. Yesterday we did the chicken feed. We'll try this side of the house. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck. That side over there sits in the shade 75% of the day. Oh yeah, we got water. So for the pig feed, we just fill it up about half with water. We give it 3 scoops of the feed, and then we let it soak it up. It doesn't necessarily ferment, but it also helps to give a little bit more water to the animals through their food. Now that I know we have water over here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the chickens' water and just make sure that they're ready for a few days. And just a little splash of apple cider vinegar with mother. Doesn't take much, just a little splash. So this is Fiona. Actually, it's our neighbor's potbelly pig. I'm gonna give her some food. She loves to come visit all the other pigs yesterday. But hey girl, we'll get you some feed too. She's a little skittish, but she likes to come to food. Hey girl, come here. Totally took a nap with him. It was funny. Hungry? She's so funny. And guys, that's gonna wrap things up today here on the farm for our morning chores. Nothing fitting than to feeding our own animals plus a few neighborhood potbelly pigs. So appreciate you guys tuning in today, and we'll see you on the next video.